Jax starts now.
One day after brothers carry out twin terror attacks in Brussels, evidence raids continue to take place near the Belgian capital. We just learned the accused mastermind of last year's Paris attacks may have been planning to take part in yesterday's. Investigators now believe the terrorist cell pushed up its timetable when Saleh Abdesalam's hideout was raided last week. Abdesalam was arrested in that raid. Belgian prosecutors now reporting 31 people dead, 270 hurt. That same prosecutor says no guns nor weapons were found at the Brussels airport. However, a third unexploded bomb was. CNN's Saima Morson has the latest from Brussels.
A moment of silence in Brussels as the city mourns the victims of Tuesday's terror bombings. One arrest has been made in the Anderlecht district of the city, though authorities haven't specified the connection between the suspect and the attacks. Two brothers have been identified as suspects. Ibrahim al-Bakrawi was one of the suicide bombers at the airport, while his brother Khalid is responsible for the metro bombing. Ibrahim is seen wearing black in the middle of this airport surveillance photo, accompanied by two unidentified men. A manhunt's now underway for the man to the right of that photo, who police believe planted a bomb at the airport. They say the man on the left, also an accomplice, is now dead, a result of the airport bombings. A witness describes the scene as a war zone.
First you just see smoke, then you see the ceiling coming down, and then you're just running, jumping over people.
The subway station explosion happened about an hour later.
The lights went out, the power went out, everyone dropped to the ground, they were screaming, but I didn't know at that moment in time if the attack was happening on the train I was on or if it was happening at the station as we were pulling up to it.
Around the world, people are holding vigils and landmarks are illuminated in the colours of Belgium's flag in tribute to the victims of the attacks. In Brussels, I'm Saima Morson reporting.
Right now, dozens of students from local universities are studying in Europe. They're learning a tough lesson about travel in an area that's on high alert for terrorism. Schools are taking every step to make sure the students stay safe. Channel 4's Ashley Harding reports a large number of students from UNF are studying in Europe.
I'm told there's 47 UNF students and 2 faculty members overseas in Europe. Now, I'm told the university has reached out to them to make sure they're safe. I'm told everything is fine, but we've been talking to experts who tell us you can't just not live your life because of a potential threat. You just have to be on guard, and that includes students who plan to study abroad. In wake of yesterday's terrorist attacks in Brussels, and the November Paris attacks, prayers, fears, and concerns are felt around the world. Those thoughts extend all the way here to Jacksonville, even on University of North Florida's campus.
It's definitely concerning, very sad, and I just know that there's a lot going on.
I think their major events in major cities in Europe, are happening so close together, and it's just like, it makes me worried that, what's going to happen in a month, what's going to happen in a week.
Questions hard to answer, but still on the minds of many as they prepare to travel. Right now, nearly 50 UNF students and faculty are studying abroad in Europe. More tours are planned for the summer. This includes trips to the United Kingdom, Spain, France, Germany, and Italy, to name a few. I spoke on the phone with Ellen Glasser, a retired FBI agent and UNF professor. She has a background with the North Florida Terrorism Task Force. Glasser says the most important thing traveling students can do is listen to their group leaders. Don't travel somewhere not recommended. And if something doesn't look right, speak up, especially in crowded places.
The idea is just to keep your eyes open if you see something, to report it, because that could actually help law enforcement or the intelligence community to prevent something from happening.
And if an attack is imminent, act.
Each situation is different. Sometimes if you're the only thing standing in between something bad happening, then you do need to act. But that's not usually the case. Usually these events require planning.
And Ellen Glasser also wants to remind people that your chances of being the victim of a terror attack are actually very slim. But as always, you have to keep an eye out. If you see something that is suspicious, you have to speak up. I'm Ashley Harding, Channel 4, the local station.
State Department says about a dozen Americans were injured in yesterday's attacks. A number remain missing. And the U.S. Embassy in Belgium still trying to account for all of its staff. State Department issued a travel alert for Americans planning to be in Europe over the next 3 months. Department says terror groups plan to attack soft targets throughout the European continent. We'll have more coverage of the Brussels attacks on news4jax.com and the News4Jax app, specifically what we know about the type of explosives used and why intelligence sharing will be so important in the success of this investigation. All that information's inside our top story on the app.